Damn, I feel like shit. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel today. My name is Sus and welcome back to another YouTube video. I don't know what happened this weekend. I feel like I'm getting sick. I feel like shit. I haven't been having a cough though. Knock on wood. I haven't been having a cough. Last time I got sick, I had this nastiest cough ever. I just been having a stuffy nose and I feel a little bit groggy. I don't know, yesterday and today has been like the worst day. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. I don't know what hit. I know every time I hit like the couch, I'm like gnawing off, and I never gnaw off. I never take naps. So I know something around there is causing it. Then my body always hates me at the worst possible time. So yesterday, like the worst day, and I got it yesterday. My period came. So I want to actually die as we speak right now. So that's so much fun. So today's video is gonna be kind of short because I really do feel like ultimate shit. I had like a video planned today, but I'm thinking like I was doing for today's video, I was thinking about doing like a Japanese snacks, like trying them out, because I never tried really Japanese snacks like that. I tried gummies and Pockies, but I never actually tried authentic. But I'm not eating nothing on my stomach right now. I want to die, so I'm not gonna do that. Well, instead, we're gonna talk about Vocaloid. So if you guys already don't know who I am in this channel, my name is Sus. I talk about anime-related things, anime content, whatnot, jazz. I talk about J-pop, Vocaloid, all that stuff. And so I thought today was gonna be a different video, but I guess not because I feel like shit. So today I'm gonna talk about Project Diva in particular with Vocaloid. Also, if you guys hear a lot of noise in the background, my family's home and we're gonna go and talk about Project Diva. In particular, the question I have for this video is, what happened to Project Diva? Like, what happened to the game franchise? Now, for you guys that are not very familiarized with Vocaloid and stuff like that, Vocaloid has became I'm gonna say Vocaloid got popularized due to the Project Diva games. And if you guys don't know what Project Diva is, it is basically a rhythm game featuring Vocaloid songs. So the very first Project Diva game came out in 2009, you know, when I was 7 years old, because I'm an old fuck like that. It came out in 2009. That version is called Project Diva, literally Project Diva, and it only had Miku songs all the way, because Miku was like the most, it's the most popular Vocaloid to this day. So it was all featured about Hatsune Miku songs, and it came out in the PS Vita or PSP, one of those two. That was the first version, and then after, that's the first game ever in this franchise, and it came out Project Diva Extended, featured a little bit more Vocaloid song. Then Project Diva F, that came out on the PS3 and the PS Vita. I think that was it. I'm guessing in the back of my head because I'm not. I was like, let me try to do a video today. If there's no video, I'm sorry. But that came out in the PS3 around 2010s, early 2010s, and then they also expanded it. That's more inclusive to like other Vocaloids like Ren, Kaito, Mito, Iluka. Those Vocaloids were included. I know the first Project Diva game was only Hatsune Miku. Then after that, it was the other ones. And then they had Project Diva X that came out in the PS4, and then the latest edition that came out in the from 2022 is like the Project Future Tone. They did it first at the PS4, and then they eventually expanded it to the Switch, and then after that they just killed off the series. So another unrelated note, my opinion, Project Diva X is kind of the worst game out of all of them in the franchise, due to the fact that they have so much limitations, because they try to do a story mode with Project Diva X, and I played that initially in the beginning, and I didn't. I was like, oh, this is a good game, until I got Future Tone. Then I changed my mind. I'm like, this is way better because I get to customize and choose my shit. So that's one thing I could say. Like, Project Diva X is a good starter game, but it's from all the game franchises, that was kind of the worst game out of all of them. My opinion though, other people have their opinions, but I believe Future Tone is the best one. Now, judging from the timeline that I just said, the Project Diva games, they first initially came out in 2009, and then the last updated version was Future Turn that came out in 2019, and then they updated it to other platforms, and then 2022 is when they stopped. Like, they did the Switch version, and after that they dipped. So I want to have the question is like, what happened to the Project Diva games? Now, if you guys don't already know, the company that did the Project Diva games was Sega. Sega, you guys are been living under a rock. They freaking did Sonic. They did all those fucking games. So it's very much a surprise that Sonic and my Hatsune Miku are from the same father company. And Sega was in charge of it. Like, they were very much initially involved when making the Project Diva games. So it's like, what happened? Why did it die? Why did it stop? So this is my prediction, because people have other predictions. Like, people are saying this, people are saying that. My prediction is they just lost interest with the Vocaloid community and as a whole. They either lost very much interest in the Project Diva games, or they just was not making enough money. Like, the budget they had is like exceeding what the money they were earning. Because I know Vocaloid was very much more prominent in the 2010s. Now it's becoming a big thing, but like, we have like the mobile app, the Project Sekai, like the mobile game. So like, they're like, why do we need to continue making billions? Like, my prediction, I think they just lost interest in like investing more into the games, because we have the mobile game, and the mobile game is a big success as we speak. And I just feel like they were like, we can take our opinion elsewhere, because a lot of people are saying, oh, they ran out of money. I'm like, it's Sega, bro. They're not gonna run out of money. There's no way Sega's gonna run out of money. Like, it's no way. And then I've been seeing like interviews around saying like, oh, Sega said that they're not gonna continue and ever again, they dropped it. I haven't seen reports of that. Again, they could be just rumors, but in my opinion, I feel like they just lost interest in it. Maybe they'll go reinvest, because I think they have the rights to it still. It's not like Disney can pick it up and change it up. Like, they have the rights to it, but as for right now, we don't have any information about the Project Diva games. Again, it's very sad. I hope they come up with it, because if they do, girly, I'm locked and loaded for that one. So, yeah. Guys, I'm sick. I'm sick and bleeding. Like, y'all don't understand. Oh, it's like, I wanted to do a video, like a different video today, but I was like, I can't do that video because I ain't putting that in my throat on the camera. That would definitely blow me up, bro. I was like, I ain't doing that video. I was like, should I even do a video? But I'm like, I'm gonna do the video, okay? I just feel like shit, so that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna change it up. And yeah, so if this video is very short and not very informative, I promise to do another one in the future similar to this, like what I talked about, but like very similar. I know I can barely speak, but you know, I post, if you guys are already aware, I post Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hopefully by Wednesday I'm way better, or I can talk. I just feel like shit. I have not a lot of energy. I also was supposed to be off today, but like, I walked in, and yesterday was my worst day, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna walk into work, because yesterday was like my day, and then on my schedule said like Monday, Wednesday, Friday I was off. And then when I walked in yesterday, because I also need money, okay, I will sacrifice to my job if I need money like that. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna be off tomorrow, so it's fine, I'll just walk today. But I barely walked in, bro. HR comes running out, they're like, Anastasia! I'm like, that woke me up for sure for a minute. It's like, hey, you look like you need hours. Yeah, you definitely need hours. You wanna work tomorrow? I'm like, yes, I need money, because it made me laugh. But I was like, fuck, why did I say that? So, yeah, I work today, so that's not a good choice. But I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday, so that helps. That helps. I'm tired, so I'm gonna end the video today, guys. I'm sorry for my lack of energy, but I'm barely hanging out in there, and again, it's Monday, so maybe that can be another factor, okay? We're hanging in there little by little, but I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. My name is Celis once again, and I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.